Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This week in Revenge of the Queen, we have the return of the Curiosity Collector event type, a VIP suit, a 7-day gift, Spirit Fruit Tree is running, Fashion Contest is running, and then Romance Pool and Rainbow Garment are still around from last week. Typically I've been trying to make a match for the VIP suits. This week there really isn't one, hence why I'm wearing this absolute mess of an outfit. I am trying to style this yellow dress. I thought it would be easier than it was. A bit of a struggle. But we have a number of white dresses that you could use to try to dupe the current event suit. The issue is we don't have any background pieces that match it because the current event suit is pretty spooky. I mean, she's like I don't know. I think she's probably a ghost tag suit if I had to guess, actually. That's a VIP suit. We're not using that. But yeah, there's not really anything that matches White Sphenoid because she has this tattered red background and she has, I'm not even entirely sure what that is in her hand. Oops. A human heart maybe in a bones? I do wish we could zoom in on VIP suits. I wish there was a try-on option for suits that we haven't had before. That way I could try this on in the fitting room and show you each individual piece and zoom in and really show you the details, because a lot of these suits have really stunning details that I can't show you because I can't zoom in when I haven't bought it. She is fairy tag at 12k, indifferent at 6k, ethnic at 4k, sexy, mysterious, and simple at 2k. She really does not have the ghost tag. I would have thought with her aesthetic that she would be the ghost tag. Okay, now we do have a number of like bunny hairstyles like hers, both in VIP and in events and pools, so that at least can be duped pretty easily. But this white ghostly dress, we don't really have anything that looks exactly like it on account of its tattered base. But let's go ahead and cover her price. She is $50 US, as the majority of our suits are. Her tagline says, "The butterfly, though free, its soul is still caged. The wind blows the sea into flying snow. Jade bones fear not the miasma, their icy grace bears celestial charm." And then it repeats for silent return. So there's a bug in, well, there's a missing line in this poem. I don't think they intended for both of these to have this line. And then returning with weary thoughts, sharing them with the moon goddess. Climbing the high tower, thoughts wander far. Feeling loss and longing, sorrow fills the heart many times. The east wind, unknowing of beauty, blows it into flying butterflies. A plain face shuns powder, washing does not fade the red of the lips. That sounds like some kind of proverb or saying. A plain face shuns powder. I don't know what the meaning of that is. That sounds like a saying that people would say, but I have no idea what the intended meaning of it is. Honestly, I think that's like mummy wrappings around a bone and then there's a crystal in the center. I wish I could zoom in on hand pieces specifically. Like sometimes I just want to know, what are these objects? They're too small on my screen. Like, I have a big screened phone and I still can't see some of these things. Maybe I should buy a tablet so I could play this game as it's intended. I do also think that Weary Thoughts, this thing, the headpiece, would look so much better sized up as a pair of wings. I genuinely think that would be that would put it within the $50 I would spend. If I got this sick bone background and a giant pair of bone wings to go with it, I would go for that. But yeah, she's not for me, but she's cute in her own way. So if you're into sort of spooky suits, that might be the one. Fairy-like tag is pretty heavily populated by VIP suits though, so don't expect too much out of that portion of events. Let's go into Curiosity and take a look at what we've got. We've got the return of Wishland. I forgot to mention that. So, and it has not gone up in price for the first time in a hot minute. So you can see I've selected Juge. There's a different series of servants available each time this event runs around. So we have these 4 Yang servants and these 4 Yin servants. If you're after Pan-An, very much recommend selecting him or Fei Yan or anybody else. Multiple times when this event has run, I have gotten this character with my free pull. This is the Pity at 117 tries. If you have not already pulled a Joog, you will pull him. For gold, you can purchase 10 times for 2,400 gold. If you're a free-to-play player, during the course of this event, you can probably do it 3 times if you save your gold, because it's pretty expensive. If you're a VIP player, you make 2,400 gold daily, pretty much, so you might be able to pull 10 times. That's 100 pulls. That's not enough to hit the Pity, but realistically, with the drop rate of these servants, you will probably get him before the Pity. I know several people who've gotten the servant they asked for with their free pulls, so it's entirely possible that you get who you want out of Wishland. And if you want more information on Wishland, I do have a video about it separately posted. Soft Desserts was last week. Romance and Mirror is still ongoing, and do remember this one will drop again, and it will remember how far you got last time. If you missed it, I did do this on Twitch. I did stream my 80 pulls on Twitch, and I didn't do too badly. I got 12 out of 34 in my 80 pulls, so that's not too bad. I didn't get the painting, though, unfortunately, but I did get several pieces of Locking Hate. She was the suit that I chose, so every time I hit the Pity, I ended up getting her, and the Pity is about every 40 pulls. So I did get some pieces of her, and I got most of the makeups for Star Messenger. Somehow, I got most of the makeups for the suit I wasn't after, but I did get the eyes off Burning Soul, and I love them. Strangely, the cute smiling face of Star Messenger, so the white suit, we go find her. Okay, Burning Soul and Star Messenger. So here's Burning Soul, the red makeup, and here is Star Messenger. So she looks very kind and kind of sweet, and Burning Soul looks pretty furious, but if you actually combine their makeups, you end up with this girl, and she for sure kills people. I was dressed as a bride before. One of my saved suits that I was wearing, this one. Tell me this girl has not killed her husband. She's dressed as a bride, 100%. She did it. He's buried somewhere. That girl murders people, and I love that makeup. I did not expect to be able to make a complete psychopath, but I'm happy about it. Let's go on into Curiosity Collector. Oh, Fashion Contest is running this week. Rainbow Garment is still available from last week, so if you are going after the $50 VIP suit and you have not already purchased the $20 Rainbow Garment, I do recommend it because that's 2 suits for the same amount of money. It's definitely worth it in that regard. And then here we go into the... Where did it go? The 7-day gift, which is really far down for some reason. This time 7-day gift is really pretty. It's called Naughty Cats, and there are some cats involved in it. It's very cute. I really like it. I also like that it has like the roof on the chat, on the avatar. It looks like the PFP is wearing a gold hat in my mind, and I think when you shrink it down to be able to see it in the chat, it's going to look more like a gold hat, and I think that's really cute. For $10, you do get the chat set, 680 gold, 4 recruit tickets, 3 Wish Lotus, and an elite ticket, so that makes it pretty much an equivalent deal to the 7-day chat set that's $5, but you do get an animated chat set. So I'll probably be buying that later this week, because I do like it, and I only get the chat sets if I like them. We also have the return of Spirit Fruit Tree, as we do it's every 4 weeks that one runs, so nothing new there. Purple Beads is this week's event suit. She's extremely cute, actually. I've seen a lot of people making suits with her already, and I have to say, there's something about the rare suits and just looking so much more detailed than some of the event suits. I don't know if it's because they feel bad because it only has 6 pieces, or if it gives them more creative freedom when there's only 6 pieces and they see it as a challenge, but so many of the rare suits, in my opinion, have been better than a lot of the event suits, and even some of the VIP suits have been more lackluster than some of the rares. It's really fascinating. I have to say, I love her wig. It's loose almost all the way to the end and then just tied off with a little bead. That hairstyle would drive me insane if I had it in real life, but I think it looks very cute on her. I love this gigantic purple cage in with her big wisteria arch, or maybe these are grapes. They're grapes. She's so pretty, and she has such a modern vibe to her. She's jewelry at 5K, sweet at 2K, Hanfu at 1400, and then simple, mysterious, and elegant for 800. Her tagline says, "Under the moon, bunches of grapes sway gracefully. In the Golden Valley, the wind and dew are cool. Green Pearl awakens from her drunkenness. The beaded curtains remain uncollected through the night. The moonlight casts clear shadows. Endless is the view of pavilions and terraces. Songs and dances abound, soft fragrance beneath the lotus steps." No, I do like this suit a lot. She's so sparkly down at the bottom, too. Okay, now there is something else we will need to mention before we head into gameplay. If you go over into Exchange and you scroll down, you will see we have been given a second background in an event suit. So this suit plus background will only cost about 3,400 gold. That's right, we have another cheap suit with a cheap background. I've already purchased the background, and we can go take a look at it. If we go into backgrounds, it is... It's another dark one. So this banquet scene one, if we save this, go into the scenes, we take her, we shrink her down, we flip her away. She already at, well, okay. So this is the new background. I feel like it's not supposed to be this dark. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I did sort of think that this background was a little bit more lit than this. I feel like it's sort of muted, like maybe it still has the shadowing from when it was like hidden, you know what I'm saying? It's like it has a black filter over it, and maybe that should be removed because I feel like a lot of the details aren't as visible as they should be. But this is just basically our loading screen. It's still a beautiful background, don't get me wrong, but I think maybe it wasn't supposed to look like this. I don't know, but I do love a good dark background. I feel like last week's dark background was better though. Because last week's dark background is really pretty. And I like that with the current VIP pool, there's 2 backgrounds in there. And so to compensate all of the players, they gave us 2 free backgrounds, basically. Because you can get them in this event suit for... You can get them in this event for really cheap. I think it was also 1,000 gold last week. So basically you spend 2,000 gold, you get 2 free backgrounds. You spend $200, you can get 2 VIP backgrounds. And so it ends up being really nice for both players, both free to play and VIP. So this is a Curiosity Collector. For those of you who have never played Curiosity Collector before, there's not a lot to it. It's a merge game. So up here at the top, you have dishes that are requested. If you click on collection right here, you can see what providers make what items. So we've got the pots here, and they make dishes and chopsticks. Steamers make cakes and spoons. Flower seeds make roses and summer lotus. Fruit baskets make fruit, etc., etc. There's so many. There's so many options. And as you merge through them, you can see how many you need to make. So for example, we need to make this cake right here. So we can click on ice cream cake, and you can see I need to keep merging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels before I can get to ice cream cake. So I need to tap my steamer. The bigger steamers are going to make higher level items. You can see I've tapped until I ran out of energy in the provider. So if I want to get more energy for that one, I need to click on this green guy here, this jade. Oh, it's called a producer, my bad. So I ran out of energy on the producer, so now I can keep tapping it. If I merge these unfrosted cupcakes, I get frosted cupcakes. If I merge frosted cupcakes, I get slices of cake. And then I merge more slices of cake, and now I've got that guy. And if we come up here, we can see that's the 5th level, and I need to get to the 6th. So I need to keep tapping. It's also providing spoons. You can merge spoons into golden spoons. I suggest keeping golden spoons or fully merged items together. Oops, let's do that. So we keep leveling up. Awesome, now I have another level of steamer basket, which is great. I want to merge until I get the final level of producer, because that's going to give me the most items. But the higher level the producer, the less likely you are to get spoons and chopsticks for whatever reason. There are also days where it feels like all you get is chopsticks, and there are days where it feels like you don't get any at all. Veteran players of this particular game no to hoard chopsticks and spoons. You may have just seen me delete items. You can delete items. It's pretty easy. All you do is tap the item and then you hit the trash can. You can also turn off asking if I'm sure if I want to delete that. I don't like doing the math for this type of event, but ultimately I got it right. I double checked it with somebody. Thank you, CU, on the Discord server. She did double check my math. It will be 3,400, roughly, a little under, to complete this suit and background. So that's not too bad, I don't think. So you can see now I have 772 points. If we go into the rankings, you can see that there is both individual and talent. We love to see it. My individual rank is 29 because I didn't spend that much gold on this. And my talent ranking is 26 because I am not addicted to this game as much as other people are. Goodness, guys, that's quite a lot of points. Oh, in order to get the points, you have to complete these up here. You don't get any points for the talent ranking just combining things. You have to send in these, you have to send in the required items, and every required item is 100 points only. So that means to get a score of 22,800, she sent in 228 orders. Oh my god, Zigen, how did you do that? I can't manage to send in that many. You can see my score is 53. I've spent quite a bit of energy on this. I'm just not very good at this game or something. I don't know. If we go over to the individual rankings, you can see the 3 chat sets or chat banners that you can get. I actually really like the pink curiosity one. The collector one is also quite good. Horde, this one has all 3 really nice ones. So all 3 of the people in the top 3 place for gold spent are going to have really nice banners, as well as jades and gold tickets. So it is worth ranking in these events as high as you can get, even if you don't get top 3 because of these gold tickets and these jades. That's it. That's all I've got today. So I will catch you all in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye bye.